Hey Capricorn, welcome back or welcome to Millennial Tarot. My name is Camille and I will be doing Camille is my name. Anyway, I will be doing your October 2017 reading. I want to thank people for liking and sharing and subscribing to this channel, and I hope that that momentum continues. I'm going to be doing a past, future, and present from the general Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and then at the end, like last time, I will be pulling from the Aboriginal Dreamtime deck, illustrated by Mel Brown. Been telling everybody that am doing the same, past, present, future, but I'm trying to give you guys more of a narrative, trying to give you guys more of a story, being a little bit more fluid about what those time constructs could even mean, and just seeing what kind of plot, what kind of narrative, what kind of story I could give you within the framework of past, present, future, just to get the cards out. So I hope that you can plug yourself in to this plot as the main character, as you like to be, Capricorn, and see what's going on for you. So let's get some answers for Capricorn. One more time. Okay, cool. In the past position, a past that makes sense for you, we have the Knight of Cups. In the present position, we have the Four of Cups. And in the outcome / future, we have me, the Queen of Swords, Aquarius. So let me see what this story is. Okay. So I'm getting that what happened with some Capricorns. I do remember your reading from last month. There was a whole bunch of drama. Not that that has anything to do with this, but you guys are the only reading that I remember from last month. So for this reading, the Knight of Cups is kind of like giving you an offer of love, giving you an offer of new emotion, of new desire. He's also very Piscean in nature, so this could be an offer coming from a Pisces, or just tapping into that Pisces aspect of yourself, if that's anywhere in your chart. And I do have to advise you to check your rising, your moon, your sun, this should be your sun, or not. Hello, if you're watching moon and rising or cross-watching, and there's so many options. So sun, moon, rising, of course, the major three, and then also Mercury, Venus, Mars. So check for Pisces somewhere in your chart, because Knight of Cups is very Piscean. To me, he even has the fishies on his little fashion statement right there. So an offer was made, and here are the Four of Cups. It's almost like a complete continuation. Like, here's that cup in this card, and then it's kind of here again, coming from the universe. Maybe not from a person, but it could be the exact same offer that is the person. And you're just kind of like, I don't know, because you were kind of tossed around last month, so you might not be feeling very up to any type of new emotional endeavor. And then with the Queen of Swords here, I feel like that is you making a decision or someone hopping in to help you make the decision. Queen of Swords, very discerning, very practical. So let's just delve a bit deeper. Knight of Cups could be a Pisces, which I think it is, but it could also be a Cancer or a Scorpio. Knight of Cups is coming into you with an offer. It could be a new love offer, a new dating situation. It could be a new friendship in the waiting for you, because relationships don't always have to be romantic. It could be a new opportunity for a job, a new opportunity for a hobby that really makes your heart sing. Unique ideas, talents and skills, a really, really dreamy disposition. This is why this is Pisces to me, because they are the dreamers of the deck, of the zodiac. So something came into you preceding October 2017 that kind of was giving you the promise of a new emotional landscape within yourself. So it could be a new relationship that could be promising, a new type of happiness or celebration. It could be a new job that's coming in that is offering you a promise of emotional well-being, feeling a bit more balanced, and or it just could be, you know, something has come in, and I'm getting that it has come in to kind of act as a soothing balm, to act as like a healing message, as like a something to kind of get you out if you're in any type of rut. Something is coming to kind of get you out of that, and it feels good, and you really want to take it, but you're like, I don't know, the last time I took it, it didn't work out so well. And that's why you're kind of sitting here, because the offer is being made again to you by the universe. So it's almost like a person came to you, was like, yo, I really want to make this work, and you're like, I don't know. And then you're kind of getting signs and messages and feelings from everybody that, you know, this person really wants to make it work for you. So it's like the universe is also giving you signs that this person might be the right one, the idea might be the right one, the job might be the right one. Whatever it is for you, that this cup is making you feel a little bit more rejuvenated and refreshed. But you're kind of sitting here like, I mean, I don't think so. I mean, look at these other cups. I don't know. They kind of messed me up in the past, and I'm not really trying to accept anything new right now in my life. And you're just like not having it. I'm gonna read up more over what this means, but I really do feel like in the context of the Knight of Cups giving you something, and then the universe also again giving you something, and you're like, that's kind of like something within you is not willing to accept it. Maybe you even want to accept it. Maybe the idea of like a new you know, if you're an artist, a new type of medium, maybe like a new project you're working on, it feels like you really want to, but something may not have worked out in the past, or you don't see how it's going to work out, or it just feels like getting the logistics of it together might not work. So you're kind of sitting here, you have the offer, you're kind of, you know, you have these other good things with you too, but you just don't want to, accept it for some reason. So the Four of Cups here, dissatisfied, you're bored, you're ignoring gifts that you have. You're taking good things for granted. You're not seeing beyond yourself. That's perfectly what, you know, it means. And then with the Queen of Swords coming in here at the end, it's like, I don't want to say you're being forced to make a decision, but you can't let the offer expire. Whatever this is that is coming in for you, it's divinely for you. It's shaking you up. You're feeling a little bit about it. But the Queen of Swords, I think, is here. It could be an energy you're accessing within yourself, or someone's kind of saying, like, you know, I've been waiting. Are you going to accept my offer or not? Like, are we doing this or not? Do you want to do this business idea or not? Do you want to sign on the dotted line or not? She's very discerning. She's very practical. She's very, I don't want to say detached as if it's a bad thing, but she makes decisions with her head rather than her heart. And you're very much in your heart right now, because these are Cups cards, and Cups deal with emotions. So the Queen of Swords is kind of materializing for you as an outside person, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or as an aspect of yourself, kind of, or just outward forces, like something, like it's kind of like a door is closing, and are you going to wait for it to close all the way, or are you going to hold on to the knob and like open it again? Something is forcing you to make a decision. And decision. Make a decision. And you're gonna be called upon to be a little bit more logical about the decision you have to make, to think with your head rather than any type of emotional pull you may be feeling. In the context of feeling like bored and dissatisfied, I've sometimes found myself in moods where I have so much to be grateful for, but I'm instead focused on how I don't have like the one magical thing I think is going to really make things better. So for you, Capricorn, if that is you, you might find yourself in this energy of like, I lost the big thing, or I really want this one big thing, I really want this person, or you know, the idea of a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or you really want this one goal, this one type of success, and you are getting something, but it's just like not what you want right now. You don't see how it's going to help. You don't see, it's kind of like small pennies to you. And Capricorns are very much on the make to always get what they want. If this is money, you're like always searching after getting paychecks with more zeros, and like always trying to get the next big and best thing, especially as it deals with attaining material success. So this could be that something came for you and you're like, I don't know, like I'm better than this. Like this is something small. I don't see how this is going to help. this person isn't my type. I don't see like why I would date them. Or if it's an offer of friendship, you could be like, well, I can't take on any more friends. I can't take any more emotional obligations or engagements. You're just kind of like dissatisfied with what you're getting. And the Queen of Swords is kind of not kind of like a mean energy of like, what are you doing? But kind of just like, do it. Make a decision. You're either going to accept the offer or not. Like, stop sitting here waffling over it. It's like the hand of God is coming up and you're just like, have your hands folded. You're just feeling, it could be like any type of pettiness you're feeling towards somebody else. Any type of petty thought you're holding on to, any type of low level emotion. So the Four of Cups is just very much being in your feelings and not seeing the goodness that is around you, the goodness that is being offered to you twice in these cards. And the Queen of Swords is kind of maybe who you have to be, separate yourself from whatever emotion you're feeling in order to make good with this offer and to turn it into something that you want. And it might not be the biggest and best and the brightest biggest, best, and brightest thing that you may want for yourself, Capricorn, but it's here for you now, and be grateful for it. And the Queen of Swords is saying, you know, boy, like, like, do it, like, take it, like, you know, get out of your head, get out of your feelings about this, and really try to think about what you can make with it. So let's get some clarifying cards here with Capricorn. What are some messages to clarify this story for Capricorn? What else would you have them know? What else would you have them know about this? I've been doing some really, really sloppy shuffling when I do it that way, so I'm just going to do it this way because I have this brace on. That wasn't good. Cut it in two. Wow. Yeah. Aww. Alright, so you're agonizing over a decision that has to be made, and you're not making it. You're sitting here with your arms crossed, and it's something good. It's something good, man. Okay, so to clarify the Knight of Cups, you have the Page of Cups. And wow, it's just like a reaffirmation of this Cups energy. He's also very Pisces here with the fish coming out. So pay attention to any Pisces in your life or any Pisces placements in your chart and figure out what that can mean for whatever planet it's under. Offers being made of new desire, of new relationship. The Page is a youthful energy. He is, I don't want to say immature. At worst, he could be immature, but he's just more, not naive, but what's that childlike quality that kind of opens you up. So let's see, Page of Cups, fresh emotions, a new circumstance, childlike, someone sweet and funny. So the situation that came to mind was like the idea of a friend zone, or the idea of like seeing somebody as a friend. That's what I meant to say. And maybe someone who you've seen as a friend, strictly they've been your friend maybe, or they're just, you met them and you're like, friend. Maybe they're the ones who are coming to you with like, I'd like to be more than a friend, or at least I'd like to hang out with you more as a friend and get to know you more. And you're just kind of sitting here like, nah, but I'm getting that they're very genuine in their intentions. It's very, it's so sincere is what I'm getting. It's really a fresh start for any type of emotional endeavor. If this has to do with business, if it has to do with money, it's beautiful. I mean, it's these two guys are coming in and they're offering you this new thing, and it's very cups, it's very water, it's very emotional. This is why I feel like it's relationship, but it could be any type of emotional decision you're making in any aspect of your life. But they're coming in and they're trying to give you this new type of desire, this fresh new chapter that you could be embarking on. And so the clarifying the Four of Cups, we have the Nine of Cups. And as I pulled it, the reason why I chuckled, you might have seen me chuckle, is because I feel like this is where you are and this is where you could be. Look at all these cups that he has amassed. This is the wish fulfillment card. This is the hospitality card. This is taking what taking what I have earned and sharing it with others card. No way in this situation are you sharing literally anything. You're kind of just sitting there. And so I feel like this clarifying the Four of Cups means take the cup. Take the cups. I'm going to count these cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's 6 cups here, and then this is 9 cups. You're like on a emotional journey, and you're feeling maybe stuck. You're feeling maybe kind of like plateau or stagnated. It's not what you want. You're dissatisfied. But the 9 of Cups here is the ultimate attainment of a wish. It's the ultimate attainment of a mindset for you, of feeling clear of mind, of feeling kind of at peace. And presently, you're just not accepting it. I don't know. It's kind of like when you're angry or you're upset and people say, oh, you should do this or you should do that. And it seems like, oh, no, that's easier said than done. It's kind of like that's the energy you're in. But if you do it and you're like, whatever, it's easier said than done, and you just dismiss it, you're sitting here in the Four of Cups with your arms crossed. And he has his arms crossed but for a different reason. He's like very satisfied. I'm really getting that this is who you are and this is who you could be. Even though it came up in the present position to clarify the present position, I feel like it's clarifying that you need to take the cup. You need to take the offer. If nobody is offering you anything, if it feels like, where's my offer? Where's my love offer? Where's my new friendship? Where's my new opportunity? My new goal? I get that in October. It is coming in for you, but I'm also getting look for it. You could feel like nothing's being offered to you. It could be something small, like I said before. It could just be a small step of a million steps that you may have to take to a goal, but it's still a step forward. And this guy isn't even looking at the cup. Are you looking at what's being offered to you? Are you looking at your blessings? Are you looking at what you can do next? Are you looking for the people who are supporting you? I think the universe is asking you to look. And the Queen of Swords energy especially is discerning. She's logical. She's looking. So to clarify her, we do have the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is, being up all night, anxiety. It's the anxiety card, panic attacks. It's depression. It's not being able to sleep. It's nightmares. You're imposing this on yourself. Like, this is the most mental card of all the swords of the entire tarot. It's really you seeing a situation and just kind of downloading incorrectly that you should be anxious about it, that you should be depressed about it. You're keeping yourself up at night. I mean, these are two completely different, just like with the Four of Cups and the Nine of Cups, two completely different energies. These are two completely different energies. The Queen of Swords ain't bothered with any of that. She's making her decisions. She's feeling rational. She's feeling confident in the decisions she's making. I mean, look at her face. The picture of confidence. Not so much. So, I'm getting that, Capricorn, you really need to I don't want to say stop being stubborn, because I'm not even going to assume that you're being stubborn. It's just, we can all be so blindsided by what's troubling us and what we want that we lose sight of the small blessings that are around us. And when you do lose sight of the blessings, it's so easy to fall into anxiety. It's so easy to fall in, what don't I have? Why isn't this coming as fast as I want? I'm very impatient sometimes, so I can identify with this. It's like, I want to have a new car, but you maybe just have to be grateful that you're able to take the bus. It's just something like that. It's something small. It's just something that if you build on it and you accepted the offer, you would end up here. And you have to access that Queen of Swords energy of getting, I just feel like she gets stuff done. She is completely rational. She's logic. There's so many cups here. Like, the entire past and present within this reading is cups, and the ending is swords. So you're going from a place of being emotional about something, about thinking from your emotions, rashly or rationally, but I'm getting that you're doing irrationally, making rash decisions. Or not rash decisions, but you're coming from a place of emotions, and that's not the full story. You don't have the full story. And you're ending in a place of swords, which is asking you to kind of go back into your mind, sort things out, do something that makes sense. If you're on the make for a goal, if you're on the make for an ultimate outcome, and you're feeling like you're getting small pennies and this isn't what I want, the Four of Cups, and you're just really annoyed and upset about it, the Queen of Swords, which is like the ultimate energy that you can embody right now for this reading and for October. Woo, bug, go away. Anyway, the Queen of Swords is like the ultimate place you need to access in yourself in order to be okay again. And these Nine of Swords and the Queen of Swords, this is very much an internal mindset, and the cups that are being offered to you are from different people, and they're from, counting your blessings almost. I'm going to pull, I haven't done this the entire time of it, the last video I'm recording. I wanted to pull one more clarifying card for the outcome and for the present. For the future with the swords. I want to see just one more thing. I want to get one more piece of clarity about this. But geez Louise, all these cups, 9 of cups, 4 of cups, Page of Cups. You have something. It's there. You just have to look for it. All right, it's this one. Okay. Yeah. So I got the 2 of Pentacles here, clarifying the 9 of Swords. So if we're talking about the evolution of a feeling, the evolution of the situation, it's kind of like, whoa, I'm feeling off balance. I'm juggling, the undulations of the sea in the background. Very much, as we take it back to the cups, the water here, and you're trying to juggle who you are, your sense of life, your sense of self. This is a grounded Pentacles card, and you are a Earth sign. And it's keeping you up at night, and you have anxiety over it. You're trying to, I don't even want to say that this is balance, like this looks like he's juggling, but I feel like this is like a mental place that you're in where you're just feeling like, just like, I don't know, just not satisfied. You have the 2 Pentacles and you're juggling them, and it just doesn't feel, you don't feel at peace. And it's further illustrated here in the Nine of Swords. And then, the ultimate, what came up first is the Queen of Swords. So I think Capricorns are in a place this month where you need to look around, see what's being offered to you, see where you can turn lemons into lemonade. But I truly think that you're just imagining the lemons, and there's lemonade everywhere. Look for where your lemonade is this month, and really try to count your blessings and be a little bit more not practical, but be a little bit more patient in whatever it is that you truly want to achieve, because the big thing isn't here yet, but it's coming in these little offers that are being given to you. So let me end this with the Aboriginal Dreamtime Oracle. See what Spirit has to say about the reading we just had. One of them fell on the floor. I don't know when or how, but I feel like that's yours. Silence. Let's see what that means. Okay, silence. This is a time to keep your opinions to yourself, as no good will come from gossip and will only harm others. No matter how much you want to share your secret or pass information to another source, it will only reflect badly on you, regardless of the truth behind your opinion. This is one time where you just need to let go and move on. I feel like this card, gossip is very much like outer, like I'm talking to other people, but I feel like the silence card and the gossip that came up in the booklet is kind of the lies you're telling yourself. It's the lies you're telling yourself about what you think you need to have, about whatever is being offered to you, about why you're feeling in that dissatisfied, bored, 4 of Cups energy is a lie you're telling yourself. And when it says keep your opinions to yourself, opinions always derive out of some type of emotional feeling. And with the Queen of Swords there, she's not really interested in opinion. She's interested in fact. And so I feel like in order to, go the course from making all these 4 of Cups, emotional, bored, satisfied, feelings, you do need to find a place within yourself where you can find the silence the voices within yourself, and access that Queen of Swords energy that's way more grounded in logic, fact, what is, calling a thing, really being so sober and being awake to what is actually happening in your life. And I think what's actually happening is that you have good things coming in. They might be small, but when good small things accumulate, your life becomes one big good thing. And so I think that's the message that I want to leave with you, Capricorns, because that's something that I identify with so much. Just not being satisfied until you get the big goal, but small things are coming in that are helping you get there. And you will get there starting in this month. So I hope that you enjoyed that reading, and I hope that you will join me in November for your reading there, and that you will like, share, and subscribe. And I hope that you have a fabulous month. Thanks for watching.